Welcome back. So joining us now is Sean Covert. He's a physics teacher at John Walsh Elementary. He's also a former student of Don's who was just there in the show. So, okay, so Don taught you how to teach science.
He did. He did.
Did you think that you were gonna become a scientist, or you knew you were gonna become a teacher?
I knew I was going to become a teacher.
Right.
And I wanted to emphasize in science.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna teach some science. We're gonna see how good of a teacher Don is. Although
well, I know. Hopefully, I don't let him down.
From former students that he's very good. So let's see. This is what you will do at your school sometime.
Yeah. Well, what Don does is he comes out, he brings his team out,
Yeah.
they teach us, and then he leaves the trailer there for like 2 weeks.
Oh.
So then I get to go around and go in a little bit more in
Yeah.
depth
Okay.
of the physics.
Okay. So we're keeping going with linear momentum.
Linear momentum.
All right.
First thing I like to tell my students is that this right here is just like an equal sign.
Okay.
So whatever goes into the system is going to come out on the other side.
Okay.
100%. So if I add just a little bit of energy to the system.
A little bit of energy comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we're going to add a lot of energy, and a lot of energy comes out.
Okay.
Next thing we'll do is we'll drop 2.
This is a lot of energy.
And how many do you think is going to come out the other side?
2.
2, because this is an equal sign, right? So there's 2.
Because Don has actually showed this.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Now if I drop 3, how many do you come out the other side?
I think the middle one will also go that way.
Ooh. So you think it's going to switch?
Yes.
Let's see if you're right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
There
Nicely
we go.
done. What about 4?
I think one will stay behind. This guy will stay behind.
Because it's conserved, right? The
Right.
same amount of energy is going in one side. and
Has
it's
to
gonna-
come out the other side.
Has to come out the
Okay.
other side. Otherwise,
see.
we're breaking laws of physics.
There we go.
There we go.
Look at me.
I know.
I know physics. I actually know just this tool.
And then the best one is what happens when we do all of them.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I don't
never
know.
got that one.
Look,
They
look,
go.
look.
Duh, they all go. And so when you're teaching, kids in elementary school, these physics principles or laws, how does that help them in their understanding of science?
Well, mostly what it does is it gets them interested in science.
Yeah.
It gets them very, very excited. They look forward to science. You could use science to teach just about anything, but more importantly, it just gets them very excited about science. And then it's easy to get math in there behind it.
Yeah. Because if you go into class and it's boring and you're constantly reading from a textbook and you don't like the subject, then your motivation to learn it is not going to be that high.
It's not, but you could tell kids that we have a science lesson at 2:30 or 1:30, whatever. They get excited for the rest of the day.
Right.
To get to that.
And then that's such a great foundation. If you can get to them early, if you can get those foundations in early, and then they can understand the principles and the properties and some of the formulas, then learning math and science later on will be much easier for them.
100%. And with Don, I've taught physics from kindergarten up to junior college, and it is the same thing. We start off with the formula in the background, but it's not like all the math.
Right.
It's just like, hey, if you want to go into the math, we
Sure.
can talk about that. But really, we show them the phenomena, and then we just have an engagement with them, questions.
Yeah.
And then they get really, really excited to see that. Like when I do this with the kids, I'll ask them what's going to happen. I know it's going to explode. It's going to explode. Something's going to blow up.
If Don is involved, he was talking about an explosion earlier. I was like, I'm a little nervous. Is there fire involved? Okay, well, this is a great demonstration of what you do, of what Fresno State Physics Outreach is able to do, because we want to make sure that we have teachers who are able to teach, who are excited about teaching, so that we can keep them here like you. So thank you so much.
Thank you
to everybody from Fresno State Physics Outreach for coming on. We love having you on the show.
Thank you for having me, too. You did a great job.
Very much.
Coming up here next, a Saturday school program with a local museum teaches students about the Valley's history. A look at how students learn and explore history through art. Plus, we introduce you to the Math Bridge Project after the break. Stay right there.